And who else do you listen to it must be weird, I mean, because we listen to you. Do you listen to you?
Yeah, but I tend to listen to new things. I make music all the time. When I want new music, I make it. I'm thinking about music every single day.
Prince Rogers Nelson, a musical legend and cultural icon, left an indelible mark on the world with his artistry, innovation, and unmatched talent. However, behind the curtain of fame lay a personal life filled with complexities and heartbreak. His untimely death in 2016 not only shocked the world, but also unveiled a tangled web of unanswered questions. What led to his tragic passing? How was his immense fortune distributed? Let's delve into the enigmatic life and legacy of Prince in today's episode. Amid the rich and diverse landscape of American music, one name shines brightly, a prodigy who broke boundaries and left an unforgettable legacy, Prince. At the time of his untimely death in April 2016, Prince's net worth was estimated between $200 million and $300 million, reflecting his extraordinary achievements and lasting influence. This valuation largely hinges on the worth of his image rights and the extensive catalog of his intellectual property, including his music copyrights. Over the course of his illustrious career, Prince sold more than 100 million albums worldwide, securing his place among the most iconic musicians in history. His live performances transcended mere concerts, transforming into electrifying spectacles that captivated audiences. Prince's music was a vibrant fusion of genres, seamlessly weaving together rock, R&B, soul, new wave, electronica, disco, funk, folk, jazz, rap, blues, psychedelia, and hip-hop. One of his most remarkable gifts was his ability to play nearly every instrument featured in his recordings, effectively serving as a one-man orchestra that brought his visionary soundscapes to life. With such an admirable and massive musical career, many fans wonder what his favorite song is.
I usually answer by saying the next one, but there is a song that we've just written called The Breakdown. One of the things that we try to do, though, is wait until we have other songs that go together with our favorites. That's why it takes a long time to come out with albums these days.
Yes.
Because, you know, not being under contract, there's no rush to do anything.
At Prince Rogers Nelson's peak career period, with an illustrious career and huge fortune, he owned extremely valuable real estate in prime locations. First, let's come to the mysterious and historically rich haven of Paisley Park, the expansive 65,000 square foot estate that Prince called home for over 30 years. Imagine this, a vast, striking structure standing tall and proud, even years after its legendary inhabitant departed in 2016. Once appraised at an astonishing $10 million, its financial valuation may have fluctuated, but its significance in the realm of musical history is truly priceless. For more than 3 decades, Paisley Park was not merely a residence. It served as a sanctuary of creativity and innovation. As you approach Paisley Park, the first aspect that captivates your attention is its iconic white facade. Unlike the elaborate exteriors commonly associated with grand mansions, this one is simple yet undeniably enchanting. Constructed from sleek glass and metal squares, its clean lines and modern design suggest the brilliance that thrives within. Initially designed as a commercial recording facility, Paisley Park became a beacon for artists in search of the ideal sound. However, the narrative takes an unexpected turn. In 1994, the harmonious collaboration between Prince and Warner Brothers Records deteriorated, resulting in the termination of their distribution agreement and the closure of Paisley Park Studios. Yet, even as these corporate connections were severed, Prince's spirit of independence only intensified, flourishing in the face of adversity. Constructed in 1988, this mansion was far more than just a residence. It served as a crucible of unparalleled musical genius. Within its walls, it contained a professional recording studio where countless chart-topping hits came to life. A vast soundstage offered the ideal environment for grand rehearsals and private concerts, often performed for an intimate audience of close friends and family. The interior was a paradise for music enthusiasts, meticulously designed to be a sanctuary for creativity and artistic expression. At its heart was an expansive 12,000 square foot soundstage, an enormous space where Prince could manifest his musical visions and aspirations. The walls reverberated with the sounds of his innovative compositions, and the air was saturated with the electric energy of his unforgettable performances. As you stroll through the corridors of Paisley Park, you can almost hear the ethereal echoes of the music that was birthed within these walls. The studios stand as a testament to Prince's relentless quest for perfection, featuring the finest instruments and state-of-the-art technology available. Beyond the studios, the mansion unfolds as a labyrinth of imaginative spaces. There are rehearsal rooms where Prince and his band would meticulously refine their performances, and inviting lounges where he would host guests and collaborators alike. One of the most remarkable aspects of Paisley Park is its extensive collection of Prince's personal memorabilia. Costumes from his legendary performances, instruments he played on his most celebrated recordings, and handwritten lyrics that provide insight into his creative process, all proudly displayed. Paisley Park is much more than just a building. It's a monument to Prince's unwavering commitment to his craft. It was a sanctuary where he could truly be himself, a place where he could continuously push the boundaries of what was achievable in the world of music. In addition to his iconic Paisley Park estate, Prince Rogers Nelson's real estate portfolio was as varied and intriguing as his musical creations. One of the crown jewels in Prince's collection of properties was his expansive 160-acre waterfront estate, beautifully situated along the shores of Lake Lucy and Lake Anne. This vast estate served as the Prince's primary personal residence, providing him with a tranquil sanctuary away from the relentless glare of the public eye. The property featured breathtaking views of the pristine Minnesota lakes, offering a peaceful and inspiring backdrop for his many creative endeavors. With its extensive acreage, the estate granted Prince ample room for both relaxation and artistic exploration, allowing him to immerse himself in his work without distractions. In addition to his serene lakeside retreat, Prince also spent time in his renowned Purple House located in Minneapolis. This vibrant and distinctive residence was far more than just a home. It represented a symbol of Prince's extraordinary personality and artistic flair. The Purple House became an iconic landmark within the city, attracting fans and admirers who eagerly sought to catch a glimpse of the enigmatic musician's private world and lifestyle. Prince's strong ties to his hometown were further highlighted by his significant property ownership in the area. As reported by the Star Tribune, Prince held a total of 12 properties in Chanhassen, Minnesota, at the time of his passing. Each property had a distinct purpose, showcasing the diverse aspects of Prince's life and career. These holdings included multiple residences that Prince used to accommodate his extended family and close friends. These homes were far more than mere investments. They symbolized Prince's generosity and his commitment to fostering a close-knit community. He frequently offered these properties as gifts or safe havens for loved ones, ensuring they remained nearby. His approach to real estate reflected not only his wealth but also his unwavering commitment to the people who mattered most in his life. Prince's real estate portfolio also encompassed properties that functioned as creative spaces and studios. These locations were essential to his artistic process, providing him with the ideal environments necessary to compose, record, and rehearse his music. In the lavish landscape of Los Angeles's Bel-Air neighborhood, a then 23-year-old Carlos Boozer became the proud owner of a sprawling 10-bedroom mansion that spanned an impressive 18 square feet in 2005. However, the enticing call of the NBA beckoned, and Boozer had to report to Utah for training camp with the Jazz before he could even begin to unpack his belongings. Rather than allowing his luxurious new residence to remain vacant, Boozer decided to hire a realtor and listed the property for rent. The response to the listing was overwhelming, with numerous interested parties eager to seize the opportunity to call the mansion their home. Among the many contenders was a musical icon who would leave an unforgettable mark on the property. Prince. Prince proposed to pay an astounding $95,000 per month in rent for an entire year, an offer that Boozer simply could not refuse. With the agreement finalized, Prince set about transforming the mansion into a true reflection of his distinctive persona. The first changes involved the decorative lions that adorned the front gate, which were swiftly replaced by a large emblem of Prince's iconic symbol. Inside, the pristine white Italian carpets were ripped out, making way for a vibrant sea of purple that flowed throughout the home. However, the alterations did not end with mere aesthetics. Prince had a much grander vision for the space. He completely demolished the weight room, replacing the fitness equipment with a nightclub featuring a dance floor and DJ booth. One of the bedrooms was converted into a hair salon, while another was transformed into a massage parlor. His symbol was prominently emblazoned everywhere, serving as a constant reminder of the creative force that had taken up residence within those walls. The master bedroom was certainly not exempt from Prince's artistic influence. The walls were painted a rich, deep purple, and a luxurious black carpet was installed, creating a dramatic and intimate atmosphere that was perfectly suited for a rock star. The extent of the modifications became clear to Carlos Boozer through an entertaining anecdote shared by former Chicago Bulls guard Jay Williams during the Waddle and Sylvie radio show in 2011. Williams recounted Boozer's astonishment upon witnessing his transformed residence. Boozer told me how he had this massive house. There were blue fountain waves that cascaded down, with streaming water leading up to the front door along with all this incredible stuff. I remember him calling me, "Dude, you will never believe it. I drove past my house like 3 times. I had no clue it was my house." Boozer was furious. He tried to contact Prince to express his grievances, but the musician was on tour in Japan and unavailable for 2 months. Frustrated by the lack of communication, Boozer even threatened to sue, which finally prompted a response from Prince. The musician offered an apology and transferred a $500,000 deposit, assuring Boozer that his team would restore the home to its original splendor. By the time his lease was up, true to his promise, when Prince eventually vacated the mansion, all remnants of his symbol had been removed. The carpets were restored to their original state, and the nightclub was converted back into a weight room. Satisfied that his home had been returned to its former glory, Boozer wired the $500 deposit back to Prince, relieved to see everything restored. However, the story did not conclude there. When Boozer picked up a copy of Prince's album 3121, a project the musician had been working on while residing in the mansion, he stumbled upon an unexpected keepsake. To his surprise, photographs of the Bel-Air home were prominently featured on the album's cover and inside artwork, forever immortalizing the house as a part of Prince's creative journey. This visual tribute became a lasting reminder of the time when the legendary artist called the mansion his own, embedding it into the narrative of his musical legacy. This captivating tale of a rock star's whimsical renovations and a basketball player's astonishment extends beyond just a quirky tenant-landlord dynamic. Within the rich and colorful tapestry of Prince's life, his extensive car collection stood as a true reflection of his distinctive personality and refined tastes. After his passing, these remarkable vehicles transcended their role as mere automobiles. They evolved into cherished artifacts of his legacy. Now inherited by his family, each car serves as a tangible link to his spirit, preserving his unique essence through their extraordinary features, craftsmanship, and historical significance. One of the most prized gems in Prince's esteemed collection is the BMW 850i, a luxury coupe valued at approximately $90,000, recognized as BMW's largest and most refined coupe and convertible. This vehicle is powered by a robust 335 horsepower turbocharged inline 6-cylinder engine, ensuring both performance and sophistication. The interior of the BMW 850i is meticulously crafted for unparalleled comfort, featuring 14-way power-adjustable heated front seats, automatic soft closing doors, and customizable ambient lighting to create the perfect atmosphere for any journey. For those who desire an even greater level of luxury, the vehicle offers high-end upgrades such as exquisite crystal glass controls and premium materials throughout the cabin. These enhancements guarantee that every drive in the BMW 850i is not just a mode of transportation, but a true experience in elegance, perfectly aligning with Prince's appreciation for style, innovation, and superior craftsmanship. Another remarkable highlight in Prince's impressive collection is the 1999 Plymouth Prowler, which is valued at an astonishing $449,000. This retro-inspired roadster seamlessly blends classic design elements with modern technology, featuring conveniences such as keyless entry, power windows and door locks, dual airbags, and plush leather bucket seats. The leather-wrapped steering wheel, equipped with audio system controls, along with the color-keyed instrument panel trim that harmonizes with the car's exterior, enhances its cohesive and stylish aesthetic. Beneath the hood, the Prowler is powered by a Chrysler SOHC 24-valve 3.5L V6 engine that generates an impressive 214 horsepower, providing an excellent balance of performance and style. Another classic vehicle in Prince's garage was the Lincoln Town Car, valued at $338,000. This model is renowned for its spaciousness and exceptional comfort, featuring a robust V8 engine and a design that evokes the luxury typically associated with chauffeur-driven cars. The Cartier Edition elevates this experience with a dual exhaust system that enhances the engine's output to 210 horsepower. Equipped with a split-front bench seat, the Lincoln Town Car ensured a smooth and comfortable ride ideal for long journeys. Ultimately, the Cadillac XLR, valued at approximately $336,000, showcased a powerful V8 engine and a chassis derived from the Corvette, along with a sleek and practical retractable hardtop. This stylish and sophisticated vehicle stood as a testament to Prince's deep appreciation for both luxury and innovation, embodying his unique taste in automobiles. The interior of the XLR is meticulously crafted with high-quality materials, ensuring that every ride becomes a truly luxurious experience. The XLR's elegant lines and impressive performance make it a standout addition to Prince's collection, perfectly reflecting his discerning taste for both style and substance. Overall, these remarkable cars are much more than mere modes of transportation. They serve as extensions of Prince's vibrant personality. Each car is a testament to his distinctive sense of style and his deep appreciation for the finer things in life, showcasing his unique flair and passion for excellence. In the intricate picture of Prince's life, his personal relationships and beliefs were as vibrant and multifaceted as his music. In 1996, at the age of 37, Prince married Mate Garcia, a captivating 22-year-old dancer who had not only caught his eye, but also captured his heart. Their love story was as whirlwind as it was tragic, filled with passion and challenges. That same year, they welcomed a son named Amir Nelson, but their joy was heartbreakingly short-lived. Baby Amir tragically passed away just 1 week after his birth, succumbing to a rare genetic condition known as Pfeiffer syndrome. This devastating loss cast a long shadow over their relationship, ultimately leading to the couple's divorce in 2000. Despite this sorrow, Prince's belief in love and commitment remained steadfast and unshaken. In 2001, he married Manuela Testolini, a Canadian businesswoman and philanthropist. Their union lasted until 2006, marking a chapter in Prince's life, characterized by both personal growth and deep introspection. Alongside his marriages, Prince experienced a profound spiritual transformation. In 2001, he embraced the faith of Jehovah's Witness, a belief system that would significantly influence his lifestyle and worldview. One of the most notable changes he made was adopting a strict vegan diet, which served as a testament to his commitment to his newfound beliefs and his genuine concern for the well-being of all living creatures. In the world of music, Prince was not only a legendary performer, but also a shrewd entrepreneur, famously retaining ownership of most of his creations, including the critical publishing rights to his songs. This level of control allowed him to safeguard his musical legacy and keep the majority of his creative earnings under his ownership. But when Prince unexpectedly passed away in 2016, he left behind a complicated and contentious situation. He had no will. The absence of a will meant that his estate's value would be distributed among his closest living relatives. Initially, this included 6 adult family members, one of whom, a half-brother, passed away in 2019. The responsibility of managing and appraising Prince's extensive estate was handed to Comerica Bank and Trust, the appointed administrator. Following his death, intense disputes arose over the estate's true worth. Comerica Bank provided an initial valuation of $82.3 million, covering a broad spectrum of assets such as real estate, music rights, and the value of Prince's name and image. However, this estimate would soon face significant challenges. In January 2021, the Internal Revenue Service (IRS) intervened, stating that Prince's estate had been significantly undervalued. According to the IRS, the estate's actual value was closer to $163.3 million. This disagreement led to a notice of delinquency issued in June 2020, demanding an additional $32.4 million in federal taxes for the 2016 tax year, along with a $6.4 million penalty for valuation inaccuracies. This set the stage for a high-stakes legal battle over the true value of Prince's enduring legacy. Comerica Bank and Prince's estate, unwilling to concede to the IRS's valuation without contesting it, sought a trial to settle the disagreement. The legal battle ensued, with both parties presenting evidence and arguments to justify their respective appraisals. At last, in January 2022, following years of disputes, the IRS and an administrator of Prince's estate reached a settlement. The estate was appraised at $156.4 million, a middle ground between the initial estimate and the IRS's higher valuation. With the estate's value finalized, the focus shifted to distributing it among the heirs. Tragically, during the 6 years between Prince's passing and the resolution with the IRS, 2 of his 6 sibling heirs had died. The remaining estate was to be equally divided between his music company, Primary Wave, and 3 of his eldest family heirs. The story of Prince's estate is one of immense wealth, legacy, and the challenges that arise when a celebrated figure leaves behind a substantial body of work without explicit instructions. It highlights the critical importance of estate planning and the conflicts that can emerge in its absence. On April 7, 2016, Prince, the legendary musician known for his dynamic energy and electrifying performances, made an unexpected announcement. He was postponing two highly anticipated Atlanta concerts due to the flu. While fans were disappointed, they understood that even musical icons need time to recover. The concerts were rescheduled for April 14, and despite not feeling fully well, Prince took the stage, delivering a performance filled with his trademark passion and intensity. No one could have guessed that this would be his final show, marking the start of a heartbreaking series of events. The next morning, while Prince's private jet was en route to Minneapolis, a crisis unfolded. He became unresponsive mid-flight, forcing an emergency landing in Illinois. Medical personnel administered Narcan, a drug used to reverse opioid overdoses, successfully reviving him. However, against medical advice, Prince left the hospital soon after. In a puzzling turn of events, the following day, he was seen carrying on as usual shopping at a record store, riding his bike, and even throwing an impromptu dance party at Paisley Park. It appeared as though he had bounced back, defying expectations and embracing life as he always had. However, appearances can be misleading. On the morning of April 21, a distressing 911 call was made from Paisley Park, requesting immediate medical assistance. Paramedics arrived to find Prince unresponsive, and despite their best efforts to revive him, it was too late. It was later determined that he had passed away more than 6 hours before their arrival. The world was left in shock, mourning the sudden and tragic loss of a true musical icon. On June 2, the official cause of Prince's death was confirmed, an accidental overdose of the potent opioid fentanyl. He was just 57 years old, his life ending far too soon. The news sent shockwaves through the music industry and beyond, leaving fans, friends, and fellow artists devastated over the loss of a musician whose artistry and spirit had touched so many. His sudden passing served as a harsh reminder of the deadly toll of opioid addiction, a silent epidemic that claims countless lives every year. In the aftermath, tributes poured in from around the world, honoring Prince's extraordinary talent and lasting influence. His music, a fusion of funk, rock, soul, and pop, continues to captivate and inspire, a lasting testament to his genius and unwavering dedication to his art. All right, now, let's take a look at the journey of Prince from zero to one of the greatest musicians of his generation. Prince Rogers Nelson, known mononymously as Prince, was born on June 7, 1958, in Minneapolis, Minnesota. His parents, John L. Nelson and Mattie Shaw, were both musicians, which greatly influenced his early life. Prince's father was a pianist and songwriter, while his mother was a jazz singer. Growing up in a musical household, Prince was exposed to a variety of musical styles from a young age. He began playing the piano at the age of 7, and soon taught himself to play the guitar and drums. Despite his parents' separation when he was young, Prince's passion for music continued to grow, and he found solace in creating and performing music.
I've never spoken about this before, but I was born epileptic. And I used to have seizures when I was young. And my mother and father didn't know what to do or how to handle it, but they did the best they could with what little they had. And my mother told me one day, I walked into her and said, Mom, I'm not going to be sick anymore. And she said, why? And I said, because an angel told me so. Now, I don't remember saying it. That's just what she told me. And from that point on, I've been having to deal with a lot of things, getting teased a lot in school. And, you know, early in my career, I tried to compensate for that by being as flashy as I could and as noisy as I could.
Prince's journey to his musical career began in his teenage years, when he started performing with local bands in Minneapolis. His talent and unique style quickly caught the attention of music producers, and at the age of 18, he signed his first record deal with Warner Bros. Records. In 1978, he released his debut album, For You, which showcased his ability to play multiple instruments and his innovative approach to music production. Prince's breakthrough came with his second album, Prince, released in 1979, which included the hit single I Wanna Be Your Lover. Throughout his career, Prince achieved numerous milestones and accolades. In 1984, he released the album Purple Rain, which became a cultural phenomenon. The album's title track, along with the hit singles When Doves Cry and Let's Go Crazy, topped the charts and earned Prince an Academy Award for Best Original Song Score. Purple Rain also marked Prince's first #1 album on the Billboard 200 chart and solidified his status as a musical icon. Following the groundbreaking success of Purple Rain, Prince demonstrated that he was no fleeting phenomenon. In 1985, he unveiled Around the World in a Day, an album that soared to the top of the charts and held the #1 position for 3 consecutive weeks. The hit single Raspberry Beret emerged as a defining summer anthem, climbing to #2 on the charts. Prince's musical journey was far from its peak. It was continually evolving. In 1986, his next album, Parade, sustained his momentum, reaching #3 on the charts and introducing the world to the iconic single Kiss. The accompanying hit and run tour was a resounding success, but also marked a turning point. In an unexpected move, Prince disbanded the Revolution and parted ways with key collaborators Wendy and Lisa. This bold decision reflected his fearless approach to reinvention. The 1990s ushered in a period of transformation and challenges for Prince. Locked in a lengthy dispute with his record label, Warner Bros., he made a symbolic statement by adopting an unpronounceable symbol as his name, becoming widely referred to as the artist formerly known as Prince. This era was characterized by artistic defiance and self-exploration, which concluded in May 2000 when he reclaimed his original name after officially ending his ties with Warner Bros. Despite this turbulence of the decade, Prince's creativity flourished. Between 1994 and 1996, he released 5 albums, all showcasing his relentless artistic ambition. In 1998, he signed with Arista Records and went on to release an astonishing 16 additional albums. Among these, Musicology 2004 stood out as his most successful work of the 2000s, reaffirming his enduring influence and talent. Prince's final album, Hit and Run Phase 2, was released in 2015, serving as a fitting farewell from an artist who had profoundly shaped the world of music. Last but not least, what do you think about Prince's lifestyle? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section below. And that's the end of today's episode. Thank you so much for watching. We truly appreciate your time and support. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to our channel, All Profiles, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Your engagement means the world to us, and we can't wait to see you in the next video.